All right, fellas, it is time to do another revisitation of AGL LR Vegito Blue. I actually have not used them at Rainbow Status, at least my own copy at Rainbow Status. Okay, so a couple of things. Number one, I think this is going to be a good sort of challenge event. We're gonna run the movie boss rush, so the Red Zone movie boss rush. So last enemy being Broly, right? So number one, I think it's gonna be a good challenge. Number two, this is actually sort of a subscriber special, right? I have a subscriber who who really likes LR AGL Vegito Blue. I'm an enjoyer of like all units in Dokkan. I'm not like a big hater on too many units. Now this guy, I think there's no question this unit has like aged out of the meta. I'm sorry to the homie who loves the many homies actually who love LR AGL Vegito Blue. I think there are ways that you can make him work. I think that the issue, we're gonna run him as leader. So a couple of things. So number one, his leader skill is insanely busted, right? So he is Battle of Fate, Future Saga, or Power Beyond Super Saiyan, category 170. And then the additional 30% for the 200 is going to Realm of Gods or Time Travelers. And then he's also giving all Superclass units, Battle of Fate, Future Saga, or Power Beyond Super Saiyan excluded, 150% in Key 3 to stats. So an insane leader skill. If this guy had a modern kit, this is like best unit in the game sort of caliber for sure. Now this is, I think, where the unit begins to falter a little bit, okay? Again, he's old, right? Gacha games, man, the units are not meant to last forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, 12 key, which is what he's going to be doing primarily, right, is the 12 key super. He's raising attack and causing colossal damage. And then the 18 key, which he's only going to do maximum one time per turn. He's raising defense and mega colossal damage. Straight up, dude, that's garbage. That's nowhere near good enough for today's day and age. And again, in most fights, you're going to be using this guy, right? You're using the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Here's the special fusion into Vegito, which can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 5th turn of the character's entry turn when there's another Future Saga category ally, attacking in the same turn or on the 7th turn, right? So, again, we'll be able to get it. Yeah, let's see here. Let me fact check this. I just want to make sure. Come on now. Come on. Or a Future Saga category enemy starting from the 7th turn from the character's entry turn. So, okay, there we go. So we will be able to get this at some point. So quickly, let's go over the passive. I don't want to talk too much here. Again, I feel like we mostly know what the card is. This is, I think, one big issue I take with the card, and it's the character's entrance animation. It will be interesting to see how they begin to buff these entrance animations, because we're starting to get to the point. Remember, the intro to the entrance animation is the 7th anniversary LRs, right? So they are, well, on JP, right? On Global, there were a couple others before our 7th anniversary. But remember that you can't adjust active skills, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to adjust this in his passive skill, right? If you needed to. The entrance animation conditions. So, or, the effects of the entrance animation. All right, so the entrance animation, he's getting defense 100% and guard for 4 turns when there's another Future Saga category ally on the team, which really is, that's great, right? But I feel like he needs a bit more on that entrance animation. Defense 100% is like nothing, bruh. And then, so beyond that, he's getting attack and defense 100% and 3 key. 2 key per type key sphere obtained. Pretty good. Nothing on Rainbow Key, which is unfortunate. At least now. In Vegito Blue, he does. He's getting an additional attack and defense 50%, and then attacks effective against all types when there's a Realm of Gods enemy. That's very niche. Additional defense 150 and a high chance of evading as the first attacker in a turn. So, for the first 4 turns, he is going to have guaranteed guard because we are running a double LRAGL Vegito Blue team. So there is your other Future Saga ally, right? And then he is getting an additional 100% attack and 50% defense, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn. So that is in slots 2 or 3, which basically you're never running him in, unfortunately. He's really meant to be a slot 1 character. And then he's going to launch an additional super when key is 20 or more, and that is in any given slot. We already went over the special fusion conditions, but this is Vegito Blue. Now, this is more like it. This right here is more like it in terms of super attack effects. Vegito Blue is still pretty effective, I would say, except in the Goku and Frieza fight on JP, where he just straight up can't break the damage barrier. It is what it is, right? But in most other fights in the game, he's going to be pretty effective, I think. He's going to greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, and raise superclass allies' defense by 50% for 1 turn on the 18 key. On the 12 key, he's raising attack and defense for 1 turn, and then lowering attack and defense. We all know at this point, like, debuffing the enemies can be useful in certain fights. It won't be too effective in this fight, but nonetheless, in some fights it is effective. So this is his passive, so key 5, attack and defense 250. That is a very good start to a passive. That's like Beast Gohan, right? Plus an additional key 2 per key sphere obtained. Attacks effective against all types. And yes, that is just every key sphere, right? Not every type key sphere. Attacks effective against all types. Reduces damage received by 30% before attacking. And then just straight up reduces damage received by 20%. High chance of evading enemy's attack. And launches an additional attack that has a high chance, 50%, of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in a turn. Launches a guaranteed additional super attack, and a medium chance of launching another additional super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn, and then launches an additional super attack when activating the active skill, or when key is 20 or more. That is a mouthful, right? So hopefully y'all got all that. There's going to be a quiz later. But this is him, man. So this guy is actually still pretty good. If this was a standalone character that came out in 2023... I feel like we would still think he's pretty good, but maybe just aged a bit, right? This character here, I'm sorry, man. This character's not good. They're really just kind of dog water at this point. Now, one cool thing about this squad is this team probably has the potential of, like, again, I could probably assemble the best team possible with this leader skill. Remember that all superclass units get a 150% buff as well. A leader skill buff, that is. So that is really, really good. So you can assemble a really, really nasty team. Like, I'm leaving off Beast Gohan and the Gammas, for instance. Cell Max you could run on this team. We are running Broly. We could potentially do, like, a movie/Super Bosses sort of team. We really could do that, but just kind of looking at the caliber of characters here. I mean, there are some very, very good options here, no question about it. You know, the likes of Orange Piccolo. Some of these units, we'll go ahead and scroll down. Who did I miss here? Yeah, like 17 and Golden Frieza are on this squad. You could easily rock like a full Reps of You 7, basically, because of that Battle of Fate portion of the leader skill. Yep, Evolution Blue Vegeta. I probably should just rock Evolution Blue Vegeta. I don't want to make it, like... this team is going to slap hard, I think. I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward run. But, like, there's Evolution Blue Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Like, that unit is ridiculously insane. You can still make use out of the Blue Fusions. I get nervous running the Blue Fusions in here. They're super easy A Goku Black. Only because, like, if they get locked in slot 1 against Bojack, you're just toast. Like, you just lose, right? They're Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So you guys get it, man. This unit is still, like, semi-effective. We can go ahead and turn on sound now, by the way. I'll probably have an OST playing. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right. So another unit I considered bringing was the Rose Goku Black, right? So the Extreme Fizz, Dokkan Fest Rose, right? I have him now at the rainbow level as well. And the only issue is running the domain, I think, would be a big problem, because I'd want to use it against Broly, and he's going to buff Broly. I mean, straight up, right? So he's buffing super bosses, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh, God, dude. Okay. I mean, the key, I mean, a bit unlucky with the key. I guess it is what it is. We're up against Turles right now, so I'm not really sweating it too bad. Dodge it, please. All right, they don't. It's not a good start. And they get stunned, of course. Okay. Well, they dodge everything else. Thank you. All right. This guy is just kind of like a good, like a solid unit to just like throw on your team. For sure. Like on any team you can throw him on. You just throw him in slot 2 or 3. He can be a floater for you, or he can be on rotation with you. He is going to activate like over in a flash, for instance, with AGL, LR Vegito Blue. So certainly a solid option for this team. The units you can bring, there's almost no limit to like who you can bring. All right. So I threw Broly in here, really just as like a throw-in unit. You know, he's not going to be super effective this form here. I'm not going to need this form. It's not as though it's not effective in here. I'm going to just probably straight up transform with him. I just feel like that's probably the move. And what am I going to do for rotations? Bojack is going to completely throw a wrench in my plans anyway, so I probably will try to just not get too comfy with any single rotation here. I could go with the guaranteed dodges here. I guess I just will. I don't think it matters a ton. I don't think Turles can really do too much. But at the very least, maybe we can avoid the stun, right? If we look at Broly's passive here, right? So he's going to transform whenever we want him to. I guess we will just utilize the 90% damage reduction on this turn, if we even need it. But he's only getting that additional damage received by 50% for 3 turns from his entry turn. So I want to make sure that we're actually able to kind of min-max that a bit. Now, obviously, we're going to, transform with him the next time around. But I do think that it's important that we just kind of... We'll hang on to it for just, one rotation, basically. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and just get Broly whatever here. We're not too concerned about it. I'd wager that Gogeta is probably going to finish him off anyway. So we're not even really going to need his attacking power here. So Broly was really just a throw-in. Pretty clearly he's going to be good against the final phase. Against the AGL Broly. Yeah, I think Gogeta's probably just gonna, bing, bop, boop. And just whack him, knock out Turles. But yeah, Broly's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. I'm not mad, like, even if we don't kill him, I'm not mad if we go a little slower through the fight. It'll give the AGL boys a little bit more time to build up. Dude, God, dude, really thinking about it. Dude, their abilities on their super attack are so bad. Like, stacking attack for a unit that does, like, 2 damage is just, like, not really that great. Yeah. I mean, we have to rock him in slot 1 for now. It could potentially be an issue getting below 70% HP. We'll see how it goes. But, again, it could potentially, bite us in the ass at some point. Now, we are above 20 keys, so we're going to get a guaranteed additional super attack. I mean, 4 million, it's like, that's very bad, obviously. And then there it is, freaking 2 million attack stat, man. It's just so bad. What a... Bums me out, man. Bums me out. Again, I apologize to all you Vegito Blue lovers out there. I think everyone loves the AGL Vegito Blue portion of the card. It's literally just... And like, dude, they're not dodging supers. You're taking damage right now. Why? Why are you taking damage? This character, I tell you. Yeah, we need to get to LR Vegito Blue stat, bruh. Stat. All right. The homie that's just going to lock down slot 2 and 3 for us. I absolutely love it. Haven't got to use that guy at the rainbow status either. So pretty cool. Definitely going to hang on to that one. Do I make a rotation of... Again, rotations are going to go out the window here soon enough when we get to Bojack. But do I make a rotation of the UIs? That could be fun, you know, for a minute. It's nice to have dodging characters on either rotation, for sure. We'll do this. Remember that Fizz Gogeta is guarding, so even if he's not, you know, dodging, you know, with my full dodge build, then he should still be able to tank decently effective. Alright. We'll take it. We'll take it. Thank you. Another 7 milli from you. He will be transforming on the next turn. No sense in holding back on his transformation. We will definitely hold on, though, to his target ability. We are going to definitely hold on to that for one of the later bosses. Probably it'll just be Broly, right? That's who we're going to save it for. Now, how does he tank this? Okay, well, double digits. There we go. Pretty good. I mean, that unit is still really good. Honestly, I would say probably one of the more underrated units in the game is that Fizz Gogeta, I would say. All right, good. Goku is going to kill him for us. That's good. I just feel like he didn't get enough recognition during the anniversary because Beast is so damn good. But that Fizz LR Gogeta, man, he is so freaking stacked in his own right. All right. Again, do I really even need to transform with Broly? I really don't have to. I could hold on to it a bit longer. Yeah, let's get you all the key. I like that. Now, remember, we are on turn 5. We are on turn 5, okay? So we are no longer guarding. That's an issue. I'm already... Dude, 220? Oh, no, dude. They gotta dodge. I mean, that's just... They have to dodge. Oh, lordy. That's bad. It's bad. I guess it could get us to the 70% threshold. Dog. Man. Man. What do I do here? We have to dodge. It's just that's it. Considering Broly is a floating option, I kind of just like this. We're going to just do this. Yep, 140. Dodge. Dodge. Okay. Obviously, we'll tank the next hit a bit better. They're getting a little bit of defense on the super attack. But boy, oh boy, it is just not enough. You shouldn't be tanking for 140 this early on in the fight. We know, man, this is pretty much their... This has always been their kryptonite right here. Is before the transformation and after the entrance animation wears off, right? And we're only at about 80% health, 78% health, something like that. We need to take a bit more damage here. Well, hopefully things go according to plan here. I don't know what's gonna happen. This guy dodges, of course. I'm not really sweating it. And then Broly should be able to take, you know, a normal amount of damage here. He's only got 70% damage reduction currently. I'll probably go ahead and transform with him just the next time around. Alright, there's the Gogeta. There's the standby. Yeah, that's unfortunate, bruh. We will hold on to the standby. We will get this transformation, though. Alright, very, very, very cool. Love this character. Adore this character. There's the big heal, which actually we didn't need. Ugh. So this is, like... this has to be the number one issue with the character, is the restrictions on the transformation. Yeah, just the turn 4 and turn 5 thing where you're in between the transformation and the entrance animation effects. They're locked in slot 1, essentially. Because remember, they only dodge as the first attacker in a turn, and they only have guard while the entrance animation is up, plus that extra 100% defense. 236, and that's all they have. That's it. Nothing else. They've got the 50% dodge. That's it. It's just not. It's not good enough. What we could do the meta where we see where the super attack is. It's kind of, is it cheating? Not technically, but it's kind of cheating, right? We'll just let's do it. This is the Vegito Blue showcase. Again, we really didn't need that heal. We needed a heal like we needed a sharp stick in the eye, you know what I mean? Okay, and you're taking 100k on a normal against Cooler. Please, can we just get to Vegito Blue? Please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. I beg you. Dodge, dodge, please dodge again. Dodge, please again. Dodge. All right, and then 15 from you. I like that. I like that. The Vegito Blue, Gogeta Blue, that could be a pretty cool rotation. I will admit. I think that's going to be a pretty good one. Okay, my apologies there. A bit of technical difficulties. You'll have to forgive me. By the way, I do realize Broly's probably not the best. Oh, he didn't dodge. Oh, he barely took anything. Broly's obviously not like the best character ever to bring in here. Now, this is interesting, huh? Broly's not the best character to have on this team. Obviously, I'm using him because he's new, right? But obviously, this is much more of like an over and a flash, you know, like Realm of Gods style of team, right? So, okay, we will go ahead and get the transformation. What are we going to do here? Are we going to use the UI domain already? Let's see what happens here. We'll do this one first. All right. So, we're not going to use that yet. For the record, animations are absolutely peak, bro, for this character. I really do love this character. I really hope I hope I'm conveying the message that AGL Vegito Blue himself is good. He's still good. Like, by today's standards, he would still be, is he bad or good? He's good. It's just that Goku and Vegeta unit, man, is just, they're just gutter trash, bro. I don't quite know how else to describe it. I would like to not go above 70% HP because I want the other transformation for sure. We'll just go ahead and do this. Revive is up. Like, we could potentially get the revive, but I'm not really worried about it right now. We're not deep enough in the fight for me to wanna like try to get the revive and try to do the domain and stuff. We'll do that in a bit. Yep, there we go. Perfecto. We could have got the cool windscreen there, but I feel like we really need to save that active skill. I think we should be able to get the other transformation here. Yes, indeedy. All right, we're going to do some stuff here. Oh, no, we can't get it because of Gogeta. Oh. That's a freaking bummer and a half. Not the end of the world here. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Okay. So what's going to happen is... Well, it's like I say that, boy, I really wish we could have got that. That is the last turn of Gogeta's healing, so I guess that is, you know, one thing to keep in mind. It's just now we're just literally hamstrung. We have to keep him in slot 1. So let's go ahead and do Broly's thing here. Okie dokie. Alright, and then the next time Broly comes around, we can use his active skill as well. Yeah, dude, it's just like, if we get supered, we're at the point now in the fight where if we get supered, we die, and we don't dodge. This guy, luckily, remember in the old Red Zone fight, this guy actually did cancel dodge. Luckily, he does not do that now in the Red Zone boss rush. Boy, Key is not being kind today to me. This'll work, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens here. I mean, no sense in crying about it here. Yeah, dodge. Okay, please. Oh, we were definitely dead. We were 100% dead there. So good thing we dodged it. I actually wouldn't mind taking a couple of normals right here. Number one, to see what they tank. But also, if we do take some damage, you know, again, we need to transform again. Like, I really don't want to rock this unit for too much longer. $700k HP, by the way. Oh, okay, we're doing double digits. I mean, that's fine, I guess. And then 16 milli. 16 milli. You'll like to see it. We've barely gotten any dodges with him, though, so we don't have the guaranteed crits yet. But there is a big crit. I will take that. Yeah, again, man, I maintain that this unit is still so stacked. So we're basically going to rock until we get to Bojack. We're going to rock Gogeta Blue, and then the AGL Blue Boys, and then we will rock, I guess, Tech UI Goku. We're going to transform with him next turn. So we'll rock Tech UI Goku and AGL Vegito Blue. That could be pretty nasty. We'll go ahead and see what happens, huh? Yes. Wow, dude, he just it evaporates his health. Oh, he actually got touched. Alright, and then 13. Now, obviously, this guy, nowhere near his optimal setup. Not even on the 200% leader skill, right? But I still think he's going to be pretty effective. Again, having the type advantage and such against Broly. I think it's going to be really, really good for him. Alright, disabled his action. Love to see it. Alrighty. Alright, so I hate to keep just saving and saving and saving stuff. But, you know, I do have an itch to win. Like, I do actually want to win. So we're gonna hang on to it one more turn. We're gonna hang on to this stuff, okay? One more turn. If we take a little damage here, again, I'm not gonna be mad. Because I really want AGL Vegito Blue to come out. The other one, that is. This is another thing. I know that we haven't done, like, the active skill turn and stuff, but 8 million is not really a good attack stat in today's day and age. I feel like he's just... He doesn't have enough multiplicative buffs in his passive. He just has that big start of turn 250%. Like, that's a great start to a kit, but there's not a ton of other multiplicative buffs in his passive, so it results in these kind of smaller attack stats. He's got the super effective against all types. In the right circumstance, he can do about 100 super attacks. Again, we can do the active skill shenanigans where we do the active skill in slot 2 or 3, and then he gets the the chance to get the super attack, and then he's getting the additional super. Yeah, this is fine though. He's getting the additional super while in slot. Oh, he locked both of them in place. Oh no, he sealed Gogeta. Okay. Yeah, we could be cheeky here and do... You know what? I think we will do the target mechanic and active skill. We'll start doing some of this stuff. No, I should save it for Broly, though, man. We have AGL UI. We will do the UI active skill, because why not? Yeah, brother. Broly is just so menacing. I feel like I can't in good conscience. I can't use this yet. I want to. It seems like an appropriate time to do it, but I just... Bro, I gotta float off the Blue Boys, man. If I want to win, I gotta float them off. They would, just so you guys know, I mean, 290 ain't enough. I'm sure you guys know that at this point. I have to float them off. I absolutely have to. I have to. It is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. We're not eligible for the revive right now. We can get the Dokkan attack, so hopefully we can just absolutely pummel this Bojack, because I hate this phase. He always messes up my rotations. Absolutely despise this Bojack. Just for the record. I want the record to show. Please dodge, buddy. Okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. Okay. Look at him go, man. What was I even worried about? Alright, here we go. Can I get all 7 nodes? Let's find out here. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I missed one. Okay. Nice little 15 milli burger from UI Goku. This is going to be a crit because we popped that active skill, right? It's going to act as a super attack. I believe that is how that works. All right, there we go. And then any subsequent supers, of course, we know are going to be crits. Still a very busted mechanic that they introduced in the 6th anniversary, where they actually put the chance to crit on the super attack itself, on the effect of the super attack. So any subsequent super attacks that come in are guaranteed crits, right? Really, really nasty ability. Yep, that's fine, Gogeta. That's fine. You're good, bud. You're good. We know we can't get supered, so he should be fine. What do they do in slot 3, just out of curiosity? 7.75, huh? You want to know what this unit could use? I'll tell you. Super Saiyan Trio. That's who they could use to really revitalize them. Give them that humongous defensive support. I don't know how much good it would do, but it would definitely help. I can tell you that. But unfortunately, they do not fit in on any of their leader skills. It's a big-time bummer, dude. Big-time bummer. I could technically run them on this squad. Okay, he locked in Broly, or did he seal him? Oh, he locked in and sealed him. Wow, thanks, bud. All right, what are we going to do here? We're going to do the active skill. Well, yeah, let's do Broly's active skill. But yeah, I technically could run them on the 150% portion, and it might have benefited me to do that a bit, but all right, 451 for Vegito Blue, 181 for this Goku. I feel like I'm hanging on to this for too long. I feel like I just probably need to use it. We still have Janemba to go. Now, Janemba is not really that menacing. What is going to happen to Broly here? He still should have his 76% damage reduction, so we should still be alright. I have to float off Tech UI. I don't really want to. You know, you want to know... I did bring the Sensu. Why don't we just use the Sensu? Why not, man? This squad is so ridiculously busted. I see no reason why we can't just use the Sensu. Like, I don't think a no-item run would be hella impressive in here. So we'll go ahead and use the UI domain and let him have a little fun, for sure. Well, let's just go ahead and do it. Alrighty, and then here comes the domain, right? So now he's going to give everyone an additional 10% chance to dodge, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Well, super class, I guess. That's alright. Yeah, we'll drop down those AGL boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I could use the active skill here. We're saving it for Broly. I don't care. Maybe against Janemba, you know, if things get hairy, but I really wouldn't anticipate that. I'm telling you, man, Broly is just so menacing, dude. That boss is still scary. So we're 35, 36 minutes into this recording. And Broly could literally just one-shot us, like, no problem at all. You know, it's just like, not, without even thinking about it. You know, first first attack is a super attack and we just die, right? So that is just kind of the way it goes against Broly. Okay. Well, we didn't get to see Vegito Blue this turn. That's all right. I don't think we've seen Vegito Blue's 12-key super yet, have we? Alright, here we go. We're up against Janemba. Now, I actually have killed Janemba while he's in this, just in this mode before he gets to his Fury mode. So let's go for that right now. Let's see if we can do it. And we'll go ahead and save Gogeta's target ability, because we have to save it all for Broly. We just have to. Gogeta might just be able to, like, literally clean fucking house. Got type advantage here. He should have guaranteed crits at this point. 19. Oh, he dodged it. What a dick. Oh my god, that was about to come in and do so much damage. Oh my god. I mean, I'll take a 13, you know, guaranteed crit. But man, that 19 million was going to do some damage. Dude, does this guy ever get hit? It's so funny how that additional 7% that they gave him in his passive, it makes so much of a difference. It's so crazy. And then if you give him the full dodge build, he's around, you know, an 85%, maybe not 85, maybe like 82, 83% chance to dodge, something like that, if he's got the full dodge build, the way that the math works out. So crazy, right? So crazy. And then obviously the guaranteed 100% dodging on turn 1 is still one of the most, that's probably the most broken ability in the game. Okay, we'll take that. Is he super attacked yet? Can he super in this form? Did he super? I think he supered and we dodged it, right? Yeah, AGL dodged it. Yeah. I'm not worried about it, man. Dragon Fist is really solid there in slot 3. Yeah, that's a big time issue right here. Okay, we can get this, thank God. Okay, we're going to go, obviously go ahead and get this other one as well. There's no sense. There's absolutely no sense in leaving them in base form. There's no sense in doing it. They are just really bad. They're really, really bad. Vegito Blue. Bro, he's got no business going that hard. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Why don't we pop one of the active skills? Let's do this. We'll pop the active skill here. Whew. Damn, that looks good. Alright, so now we can do kind of these shenanigans right here, right? That is good right there. We like that. We like that. I'm going to rock him in slot 1. Obviously, I think, you know, typically you'd be rocking them in slot 2 with UI in slot 1. Okay, here we go. And then we'll get all this juicy key for you. And I think this Janemba is done. I don't think he's going to make it to his Fury mode. Assuming a lot of these hit and stuff, I mean, thank God. Alright, so this guy should do like a zillion super attacks on this turn. So we're over 20 key. We're at 24 key. So he'll get the guaranteed additional there. Being in slot 2 or 3, we did the active skill, so he should get another super attack. He should also get another chance to do a super attack as well. And then he could potentially get the hidden potential system super attack. So he can do a lot here. Yep, this is what Vegito Blue does, man. He is definitely still a fun character to use, I would say. But, like, the fun factor is up. I wish he did just a tiny bit more damage. And I'd hardly say that's a nitpick. I would definitely say that's a weakness of the character. I mean, he's not doing crits. Super effective against all types just really ain't it, man. It just ain't it. It's not doing enough. This guy is this mastered UI is just something. He's special, dude. He is just so special. Again, you know, one of the nice things, you know, one of the positives about this Vegito Blue character is his leader skill. You can literally assemble the best team you could possibly imagine with his leader skill, so that is really, really good, right? All right, we are finally on the boy. The man, the myth, the legend, Broly. We are finally on Broly. All right. So I feel like it would be wise to use the target ability here, because we no longer have the 76% damage reduction. We should still be doing all right. Let's just see here. I want to double check his passive. Before attacking guards, all attacks is the first attacker in a turn. All right, so we're probably going to put him in the... We're probably going to just float him off, to be quite honest. We'll just float off Broly. Again, he's really just like a stand-in on this team. And we'll go ahead and use the target ability, because might as freaking well. Get vested, Broly. Oh, man. Yeah, that's my favorite unit. I love this unit, man. All right. UI Goku looking pretty good right there. 748 with his 70% chance to dodge. I do like that. Now, remember, it doesn't matter where I line these units. Let's just try to make sure everyone can get their 24 key. I think we're going to be able to. Yeah, that's good right there. No, we want 24 key for sure. Broly, are you going to miss out, my boy? Nope, you get it too. Look at you, look at you, look at you. I love it, I love it. Alright, targeted by the enemy. Remember, this Broly does not cancel dodge, so really, really, really nice. Remember, in the old fight, back in the day when this first came out, he did cancel dodge. Probably the most toxic fight in Dokkan history. Don't at me. I think that it's really not even up for debate or discussion. You want to tell me, like, back in the day, like the Broly Dokkan event or something like that? Sure. I mean, that one was pretty toxic, too, where you had to have a Blazing Battle character to get through it. Or multiple Blazing Battle characters. Sure, maybe that one was a bit more toxic. That was back when you actually had to, like, use Dragon Stones to get through events and stuff like that. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Sure. 15 milli. This should be a guaranteed... No, it's not should be. This is a guaranteed crit now. There ain't no should be anymore. Alright, well, while we incinerate half of Broly's health here, let me know what you think of AGL Vegito Blue in the comments below. Honestly, I gotta hand it to him. He's performed pretty well in here. All things considered, considering how fast power creep really crept those two characters out of existence. Honestly, all four of those characters. Future Gohan is still hanging on. And obviously the introduction of the Super Saiyan Trio has really revitalized that Future Gohan character, but all four of those units from the worldwide download did kind of age out pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Oh yeah, disabling the enemy action as well. That is such a good ability. No one talks about on certain characters. Broly is just so tanky and so good. I feel like he's just going to be one of these characters that's just so solid, dude, forever and ever. He's going to have 90% damage reduction. Tell me when 90% damage reduction has been power crept. You can't find me an instance, right? Now, hopefully he's supering in the last slot here. That would be ideal. Alright, and he's super attacking right away, huh? Okay. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I don't know if that's silly or not. I still have 5 turns left to use it. I'm gonna save it. Alright, yes, we'll just get this lone orb. That is totally fine. We'll do this. Only because that's a lot of attacks to dodge, dude. That is a lot of attacks to dodge. Type disadvantage against this Broly. And this guy's countering. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3 would have countered as well. But I just feel a bit safer doing this. So remember, our Super Saiyan 3 is now unable to attack. 44k. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. Broly could potentially catch us at this point in the video. I mean, we're practically an hour into the video. I probably would just like call it. Jeez, man, these animations just look so good. Yep. All right, come on, Vegito. See what you got, big dog. All right, 9.6, huh? No support. I mean, it's not the most ideal setup ever, but I needed to bring some really good characters to get through the Red Zone movie boss rush. I don't think there's any doubt about it. You can't just bring a full Future Saga squad anymore. It's not reality, dude. Vegeta and Trunks are just, I'm sorry, they're not good anymore. Again, Future Gohan type disadvantage in this last phase is a humongous problem. I mean, Trunks is never really been that good to begin with. All right, Vegito kind of showing out a bit. Okay. It's kind of crazy when you look at his passive. It's like he already needs an easy A. It's hard to believe. I've mentioned this in other videos. I wish that they could just provide, like, unique equipments, basically, is what I wish they could do. Like they do in Legends, but like real ones that add layers to their passive. But I feel like at this point they probably will not do that. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Man, a crit. It would have been pretty close to ending his ass. All right, we'll go ahead and finish off with Vegito Blue. If Broly tags us at this point, I mean, what do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? Are we getting better? Yeah, we'll do this. This is good. But, again, let me know what you think of Vegito Blue in the comments below. I think Vegito Blue was a victim of circumstance here. You don't want to run him as the best character on the team. You know what I mean? Yeah, 10 million. Okay, he broke 10 million. We'll take that, I guess. You really don't want him to be the focal point of the team. This team is just so ridiculously busted. The leader skill itself is just so good, and you can run so many good characters on it. There is definitely, like, merit to that. That's not nothing. So we got through one of the tougher events in the game with a double AGL Vegito Blue. I mean, that is an accomplishment, right? Now, I did use an item, but it's just because Bojack is so annoying, dude. That rotation locking is so aggravating. Alright, guys. I do apologize for the old technical difficulties here, man. I don't know if I'm sick or if it's just allergy season, but I got a little something going on. So, I do apologize. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you've made it this far, I mean, you're an absolute you're a goat, dude. You are the goat of all goats. Slap a like if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you are new. Let me know what you would do to Vegito Blue to buff him. I say, man, I maintain they need to take a page out of Legends' playbook and like add pieces of passive skill to unique skill orbs. I don't know why they haven't. To me, that is just like such a layup slam dunk. Shit, man, make them pay to win. I mean, I hate to say that, but like you got to do something, man, because it's gonna be a long time before this unit EZAs, and they're such a cool character, and yeah, you can make it work, but obviously he's not really meta relevant anymore. But consider subscribing if you are new. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. It means the world, and I will catch you in the next one later.